That's we're back here with Fire Moon, Path of Radiance, where we just took over Castle Delbray once again. Well, once we didn't take it over in the first place, but I mean, it was previously in Crimea's possession. Ending chapter 24, bringing us to chapter 25, and hopefully the warm embrace of our old Crimean friends, of which Ike and Crow don't have. Well, Ike doesn't have too many, I guess, but Valencia does. She's met up with Bastion and Lucia again. Things are looking bright for her, and us by extension, because we're her best friends, except for Lucian, Bastion. I see how it is go hanging with them instead of me. But I can soar up at support A now, so they have each other. It's fine. I don't need to be lonely anymore when Valencia abandons us. No, okay, sorry. Ike and company break the siege of Castle Delbray. Of Delbray Castle and join ranks with the Crimean retainers therein. The army grows to its largest size yet, and with the addition of the retainers, truly becomes the armed force of its name. In addition, their recent heroic acts finally moved the conservative Gallians to dispatch much-needed reinforcements. The long-awaited warriors of Gallia marched through the treacherous Marhot mountain range, a series of jagged peaks that spread across southern Crimea. They then slipped through the gaps in the Daean forces and moved toward Crimea's army. Gallia rises. This information emboldens Ike, and he marches the army at top speed to join their new allies. Ooh. So hopefully nothing complex happens then. This is chapter 25, my friends. Strange Land. I presume this refers to the Gallians who have never been outside Gallia. Now going, like, the entire army of, there's got to be a fair number of people who have never been over to Crimea before. Phoenix's Hall. Leanne, I'm coming in.
How
are you feeling? Ah, it is good to hear that you are well. Not surprising. It is a beautiful day. Yes, we Hawks enjoy the smell of the sea as well. Then you are starting to feel more at home here? Good, good. And how is Laura Zaya?
Jimitoka.
I had thought his condition might have improved. Well, let's hope for a brighter tomorrow.
Nasa.
Lots. You can understand what the Heron Princess is saying, can't you, Your Majesty?
Yes, well, some of it at least. Oh, you weren't around when Rayson first got here, were you, Lots? When he arrived, he was just like this. You'd never know it by how fluently he speaks our Martin tongue, would you?
Now that you mention it, he does use some funny words when he gets angry. But the letter that just arrived is written in standard script, isn't it?
Over these 20 years, he's gained total mastery of... You read the letter, didn't you?
No, I just caught a glimpse of it in your hand, that's all. I'm sorry, Your Majesty.
You little scamp.
He's gonna know.
Yes, that's right. It's a letter from Rayson. It appears the Crimean army has passed safely through Daean and is on its way to the homeland.
Yes,
Rayson is fine, but I wonder what happened. He doesn't give details, but he asks Phoenixes to send reinforcements.
Oh, cool. If Prince Rayson is asking for help, things must be fairly serious. That's what I'm thinking. That's a pretty heel-faced turn from how he was even like 3 or 4 missions ago.
I'd like nothing better than to take wing immediately, but I can't leave Lord Lorazaya and Leanne here alone. No, that won't work.
Pasca!
Don't try that look on me. There's no way I'm taking you with me.
Yeah, that's crazy talk.
I suppose it's time to put my plan into action.
What is it?
Nido.
What plan are we talking here, Tibarn?
Alright, I'm off to Gallia to get things settled. Lots, I want you to watch over Leanne and help her pack.
Pack? Where's she going?
Yes, sir.
Interesting. So it seems pretty clear that he's totally allied with us now. He seems, especially since we've been caring for Rayson and all. Because before I was like, maybe he just kind of was okay with Ike because Ike and Rayson, but it seems like he's willing to support the Crimean army. He just doesn't know how to do it with the way things are here, complex. Lord Lorazaya and Leanne. Leanne we knew, but Lorazaya, is that the first time we've heard that name here? I'm not sure.
I
don't have any idea what you're trying to say. Maybe I should talk louder.
Do
you want me to put this in that bag?
Nice.
Got it. In it goes. I'm getting the hang of this. I'm putting it in the bag.
No.
What? Is something wrong?
Nestro. No.
What are you... Over there, behind me? What? Someone is behind me?
Oh,
If you want your father to be killed, then by all means keep screaming.
Oh. Oh no. That fabled warp powder, that I gotta do. Crimea Castle! Oh, right, okay, that's where these two are. I was like, how are they where we are? I forgot they're here because they're not in Dan.
Ah, the prodigal son returns. I have gained that which you requested. Show me. This way.
Now he's got a medallion and a heron. That's big bad.
These heron royals all look alike, don't they? Perhaps it proves their bloodline, but it's unsettling how similar they are. I believe you had one in your possession previously.
Yes, I tried to get her to free the Dark God from the medallion, but all she did was get sick and die. They're ridiculously frail creatures. I should have just killed her in the first place and saved some time.
Might I suggest this one be treated with more care? Capturing her was not an easy task.
For you, it did take quite a long time, didn't it?
Diverting the sharp eyes of the Hawk King proved to be quite difficult. It required much planning and care.
Oh, so this was part of his gambit, I see, to get us to ask for help somehow? So that must mean he let us. Well, I mean, obviously he let us, and he wasn't interested in. He didn't kill us right then and there when he had the chance. So he let us get as far, so that we would then be like, yay, it's time to call for the Gallian backups. Then all this motion and action would get Racing to call for Tabarn, so Tabarn would have choices to make, and then he would leave Leanne alone, and Black Knight could bring her in. See, Tabarn, this wouldn't have happened if you just let Leanne come along like she asked.
Ah! Don't tell me it was difficult. I know you. I know you use that arcane powder to travel about at will. The powder drains my strength. For that reason, I would rather not use it unless absolutely necessary. You are an enigma, Dark One. Everything you possess is fey and of unknown origin. The armor I presented to you. Do you find it dissatisfactory? No, it has my approval. My Wyvern Rajayon and this armor which renders any enemy attack impotent. Both are well suited to me. They both shine because they're mine. And now the medallion and that Galder as well both belong in my hands. Will the revival of the Dark God take place soon? Let me see. The conditions aren't bad, but how long will they continue? Ha! It is no matter. As long as all my chess pieces are on board, things will work out. Soon every knee will bow to Ashnard.
I mean, except for the birds who don't have knees. No, they're transformed anyway.
What is going on? What's happened here?
My king.
Lots, hold on.
I'm so sorry. The princess.
Who did this? Who is the craven dastard that did this to you?
I don't know. Lots wouldn't turn around when she asked him to, so we don't know.
Knight and black armor.
Lots, no! Curse you, Dan! This was evilly done. Well, if you think to play such a game, you'll not find me an easy mark.
Well, let's not do anything rash now. Please stay allied with all the people you're allied with and stuff.
I'd like to report the results of our last battle.
Thank you. Bonus XP! Hell yeah! About time. Current gold is only at 4,000, but that's alright. We have new allies. Jeffrey, Lucia, Bastion. Wicked, thanks, Soren.
There were no deaths and no injuries beyond our capabilities to heal. Everyone performed exceedingly well. That is all. By your leave, I will excuse myself.
Anytime. It would have been nice if that dialogue changed a bit, now that they got to the area sport. Like,
see you later, darling.
What? Nothing. Oh, wow. Look at all the info conversations. Boy, Bastion, man. Is this the same person? We're seeing the growth of Bastion. He begins as a boy, and then he's a Bastion, and then he's a man. Whatever, let's go top to bottom. Why not? But that was some intense stories that just happened. So, okay, Ashnard has got, the Dark God, and the thing that releases the Dark God. I see a bad plan in the near future.
Mister, excuse me, mister. Are you guys going to go into the mountains? There were lots of soldiers wearing black up there. Those guys, they killed my papa and burned our village. That's why we went to the mountains in the first place. You're going to go up there and take care of them, aren't you? You're going to make them pay? Please, mister, say that you are. My mama and my sisters don't have anywhere else to go, and I want to go back to the cabin my papa built.
I understand. We're going to take care of those guys. You just stay here a bit longer, all right?
Yay! Go get in, Hag, mister. Oh, wait, I heard those guys talking about something, too. They said if anyone comes up the mountain single file, they get them all at once. It was something like that anyway.
Really? That's a lot of help, thanks.
dog, mister! Kill them all! Do it for my papa!
I don't know about all of them. That seems a bit bloodthirsty, but I will kill some of them probably. Bastion, how's it going, my friend? My dramatic friend. Excuse me, do you have a moment? Forsooth, what ho! My eyes behold Sir Ike! Pray tell, what would you ask of me, good sir? Well, I just wanted to chat. I try to speak with all the members of the army when I have a minute. I see! A fine idea that is, good sir. Some generals hope their soldiers all to be aloof and already always for the fight. If all goes well, sweet happiness abounds, but if the tides do turn, then anger grows. One wonders if he can lead men at all. I, too, am often plagued by such grim thoughts. Yeah, listen, Yet you walk out among your men-at-arms, spin tales, tell jokes, and lend a willing ear. Huzzah, dear sir, huzzah until the end. In truth, I did much fear your name at first. I swore to find the mettle of the man, and studied you with cautious, steady eye. I thought to find yourself a brutish rogue, a villain crafty in his fiendish plans, with status and great wealth his only goals. Had such been your own ethic and deceit, I would have taken measures sure and swift to see your person vanished in the night. Yet lo, what do I find before mine eyes? A man so noble, true, and without peer as would beset the moon herself with lust. General? Sorry about that. Must have dozed off. What were you saying? Something about the moon or something? Commander, you are tired and unaware of how your body doth cry out for rest. If it would please you, I was of a mind to partake in a sweet and soothing draught, a beverage warm and pleasant to the lips. If you're offering me a cup of tea in your tent, I'll accept. That is what you're offering, right? Oh, and I apologize in advance if I fall asleep again. I'm really tired. Your words do make my ears alive with joy. I shall regale with you with a tale or two and poems to ease the savage toll of war. I don't think I was sleepy somehow. I'm like a little Shakespeare in the tent. Set the moon ablaze with lust? Is that what he said? I don't think the moon's gonna be falling for Ike anytime soon. At least I hope not. That would be a catastrophe of Majora's Mask proportions. Man, 3 stars. So is someone gonna join us here? Is it Stefan? It's the only man I can think of that isn't in our party yet. No, it isn't. Oh my god. I think you have the wrong room. Hi there, little man. I got serious business with the general of this army. Take a message, will ya? And you would be? The name's Largo, and I'm a world-class berserker. World-class berserker? That's a rather dubious title. What's this? You're doubting my strength? I can pin a tiger with my bare hands, and that's not just hot air, but hot air either. The English language is a little tougher for me, but that's fine. Dubious. You think I'm fooling with you? Have your general hire me and see for yourself. You can decide how much I'm worth after you see me in action. Now, where have we heard that before? Subtextual clue, perhaps? Well, let me tell you, if the goal's not good enough, I'm gone. Huh? All of this sounds vaguely familiar. But at least you're confident? Like I said, world-class berserker. Here, watch me bend this lance. Sure. All right, you're in. Yes! So, how about taking me to meet the general? I'm the general. What? That's good. You're a funny little guy. So seriously, where's the general's tent? Must be that big one over there. Largo? Hey, I thought I'd find you here, Khalil. You're looking hot. Almost as hot as me. Did you come here looking for little me? Oh, how sad for you. My contract with this army isn't up for quite some time. Yeah, I thought you'd say that. That's why I'm joining up too. What? Are you really going to hire Largo, General Ike? That's the plan? Huh? This little guy really is the general? Don't I look like the biggest fool around? I mean, big. Roar. Sorry if I offended you, little guy. No, he's such a clown. But you made a good hire. After all, he's a world-class berserker. Yeah, I heard. He pinned a tiger with his bare hands. 2 of them, actually, at the same time. Yeah, that was awesome. Definitely dubious. That's awesome. I again don't know especially that I'll be using him, but that's awesome. Largo, let's see world class. Oh yeah, he's pretty damn strong. Oh, shice, he's pretty strong. Look at that speed stat too. Wow. Well, he'll be good for raising our spirits if nothing else. Oh wow, he has supports with Tironio, Mia, Morium. Cool. Ooh, Khalil has supports with Jeffrey. Actually, I should be looking at supports with all our new characters. Lucia has Ilyana, Janaf, Bastion. Oh, Lucia and Ilyana. That sounds so cool. Oh, okay. Now what do I do here? Because okay, well, I'm not going to be using Lucia as much as I am Mia, though, I think. Even though I'm quite interested in Ilyana and Lucia's supports. Lucia has Ilyana, Janaf, and Bastion, right? Is that all of Janaf's supports, then? No, Lucia, Oscar, and someone else. Interesting. Bastion has Makalov and Lucia, and Jeffrey has Khalil. Okay, it's kind of cool that they give them supports with, they like to give them supports with the people you're getting around the same time. So like Makalov we got much later than most of our party, so that he gets to join. So they're assuming that you've already done supports with all the people you have currently, which is good game design, because then now it's like you will actually probably have room for Lucia to do with Janaf and Bastion to do with Makalov, say. Either way, why is it I didn't do Mist and Rolf? I know there was a reason. Alright, because I want Mist to get to A with someone, and the only one she could do that with would be Boyd, and that's her only two supports left. Right. We have got a few more new ones, though. So Renolf and Mordecai and Renolf and Levi, these were the ones I was hoping to get them, one of them to A and one of them to B. So by that logic, there's no reason I shouldn't do both of these right now. Man, those supports build fast. I guess just because he joined later and stuff. Hey, Mordecai. Oh, are you sleeping? Oh, Rudolph. Oh, you're up. Boy, how can you sleep out in the open like that? You and Ike have one thing in common, and that's iron nerves.
I trust Ike and his pack. They keep this place safe.
I see. Say, Mordecai, I noticed something the last time I saw you fight. You sometimes close your eyes when you attack the enemy. Why is that?
You have sharp eyes.
So why do you do that?
I have no taste for watching my enemies tear into long shreds. I must fight hard. I must kill Beork and Lacouz, but I do not like it. So I close my eyes.
Is that the reason you miss sometimes?
You see much.
Yeah, I'm just full of handy talents. Too bad. It's a bit of a waste. If it wasn't for your big ol' heart, you'd be a more efficient soldier.
I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry, Mordecai. You are who you are. Oh, that's so sweet. In a really, really sad way. Oh, poor Mordecai. This is why I love him, though. Ranulph and Levy! I'm assuming it'll be a slightly less heartwarming and sentimental one.
Ranulph! Are my soldiers back in Gallia training hard in my absence?
Of course they are. They're Gallian fighters. You can trust the defense of the country to them.
I'm not nearly so confident. They train hard, but they also lack discipline. They're often at each other's throats.
Well, they're just passionate. Don't worry, it'll work out in time.
How can you be so sure?
Oh, relax. You shouldn't be so uptight all the time. Why don't you relax once in a while?
Relaxing on the battlefield will get you killed. So, is Lyre in your unit now? Or Lyra? How's my sister's name pronounced?
I've never been sure.
Maybe it's Lyra.
Yeah, she is. She and your friend Keisha are giving me quite a hard time.
Keisha's big and strong. You'll have your hands full if they decide to give you trouble. Regardless, I'd still like you to show them the ropes.
So you haven't seen Lyra in a long time? I see you'd rather not discuss it. Fine. But you should still try to settle your differences. She's your only sister.
Mind your business.
Fine. Have it your way.
My sister aside, I am a little worried about the unit back home. While you and I are here, the country is poorly defended.
You may have a point. Maybe I'll mention it to my superior officer. Interesting. First mention of Lyre and Keisha. Sorry, Kiza. Wait, what? I already forgot. I never had her in my party when I played the Radiant Dawn, so I don't know. Kiza. I think it's Kiza. Kyza. I already forgot what they said. I always read it that way in my head, liar, but now that I'm hearing it aloud, it just sounds like the word L-I-A-R, liar. It's probably like Lyra or Lyra or something. Anyway, Mordecai and Ilyana, oh, that's kind of interesting, but, oh yeah, she's got tons of supports, sure. And Mordecai isn't going to get one with anyone else, probably. Yeah, I don't think Mordecai and Levi have anyone I'm going to get to A support except for Ranulph, so I have to choose which one of them I want with Ranulph. Probably Mordecai makes more sense because he struggles a bit with accuracy and speed, so every bump up he could get would be better, but I'm not sure. Anyway, Mordecai and Ilyana, I think that's fine to do because you've got 3 left and you've got 3 left and you're only going to be using 1 on Mia. So, if you guys got to be with each other, then that would be perfect, actually. Mordecai and Ileana!
Yeah. You look sickly.
I know you.
I am Mordecai. You are Ileana. We have not met.
You're right. I keep to myself mostly. Even though we're on the same side, I'm often forgotten. Oh, whoa!
What is wrong?
I'm sorry. Got a little dizzy there. Don't worry about it. It happens all the time.
You are skinny, even for a Beorc. Can you fight?
I can. Somehow.
But you're as thin as a paper. Won't the enemy tear you to shreds?
There is nothing I can do about my size. When that happens, I'm ready.
I don't like the sound of that. Stay close to my side. I will keep your skinny Beorc body safe.
Really? Thank you, Mordecai.
He's just like, oh no, that doesn't sound like a good idea, actually. You should probably...
I love that. Wait a minute, no. You can just see the numbers going in front of his face like,
wait, you're skinny, fights are scary, hold on a sec.
Neffany and Brom up to A, finally. Prison buddies.
Howdy, Neffany.
Well, hello there, Brom. I was just talking to one of those younger fellas. He said you don't much talk to other people. That's because I'm a country girl and I'm embarrassed. What are you embarrassed about? There's nothing wrong with country. You know I have a heavy accent. Don't make fun of me. I can't talk well like you, Brom. Oh, that's cowplop and you know it. Everyone in this army is so dang nice. They would never laugh at you, except Brom probably. Brom, that's me. Sorry, Boyd. He was a little rude at one time and I couldn't really figure out why. Don't be so uptight. Just pretend you're back in your own village. You smile whenever we talk, right? Oh, you have a beautiful smile. It's a shame that you hide it. Come on, try smiling now. Oh, all right. Come on now, smile. Smile. Oh, Brom, it's embarrassing. Like this? That's right, that's it. Hee-haw! That's the smile I want to see. You're a good-looking girl, Neffany. The young fellas in the company won't leave you alone if you keep doing that. I don't think that's her idea. She prefers that they leave her alone. Say, why don't you find a nice guy here and take him back to the village? Stop, Brom. I'm embarrassed. It's weird. He almost treats her like a daughter. I mean, he's such a family man that he's just like, yeah, I'm sure everyone would like to get married and have a kids like me. But it doesn't, I don't think it gets to an obnoxious point. It certainly obviously means well. Oh, I can have Lucia and Bastion. And since Ileana is going to be taken, I'm not sorting Janaf. I'm not probably going to be sorting either of you. I don't see why not. Sure, let's go. Good day, Count Bastion. Ah, Lady Lucia. What an exquisite pleasure. Would you allow me to place a kiss upon your creamy white hand? Sorry, my lord. I've been sharpening my blade and my hands are covered in grime. Nonsense! I have no objections, milady. The grime merely accentuates your beauty. I have objections, Bastion. Ah, she addresses me so curtly, but it only stokes my furnace of attraction. It is only in my nature to hunt and pursue a tantalizing beast that flees me. You have such a devious grip on my heart. Don't even think I'm gonna fall for that trick. Might work with the others, but I'm no doe-eyed fawn. Why don't you just give up already? Ah, splendid. This fawn has sharp hooves, but still she spurns my advance. Next time, I shall woo her with words. All right, well, that was largely ineffective in more ways than one. Very good. Time to outfit. You don't need that many good axes. Why don't you just pick up an iron one for the moment? And have I got any extra vulneraries? Yes, I have. Just pick one of those, just in case. I don't expect that they'll suddenly have anything where it's like, you can only use these characters. You better have been giving Kieran weapons, but just in case, I'm giving everyone at least one weak little weapon. All right, Jeffrey, steel bow and a brave lance. Dope. Which do you have more of? Iron bows or iron lances? Well, we've got some weak iron lances. Let's just give you one of those, just so you've got something. And a vulnerary. Elwyn and stiletto, heck yeah. Oh, you just take some kind of tome. Just a wind tome, why not? I love his faux Shakespeare, it's so silly, it's and endearing. What are his things like? He's got CB and A, okay. So he's good with, wind. Alright, we got Savior last time, didn't we? Let me just go around and see if there's any extra loot I need to unpack here. Right, Savior from you. And you've got a Lugo's guards, Lucia, yes. Let me just give you an iron sword. I've got no more of those, bugger. Brom, we should probably fix this. So I give you the heavy spear, can you throw that? No. You've been getting pretty strong, so I think I'm fine to give you another javelin, actually, rather than that big spear you've been lugging around. That's not very good. Shall I give just steel lance to close it off? Sure, I'll give you silver lances like later in the game, I think. Nephany, we have a whole bunch of cool lances right about now. If only you could hold like just one more. I'd like to give you either a silver one, a brave one, a silver one or a brave one anyway. With your speed, a brave lance would just be amazing. We'll pull it out for a scary mission, I think. Silver blade. I'm gonna give you silver blade over steel blade. Is it just me or is the music totally desynced on the left and right sides? I think it is. Must be something about my copy of the game. It's all scratched so it messes it up. And Randolph, you should probably have one healing item that is not an elixir. Right, let's have a look at the store, even though we haven't got much money. Iron sword, steel sword, silver sword, iron lance, steel axe, hand axe, steel bow, steel blade, fire, wind. Alright, I'm gonna buy one wind because I just gave one to Bastion. One fire just because. Steel blade because, and 2 iron swords because we don't have many. As for the shop, let's just buy like one more heal staff for not much reason, and then 2 vulneraries because that's all our money. Got some good supports though. So how many people we have at max now? So I can Soren, Marsha and Rolf, Brom and Nephany. I think that's the 3. Wicked. Oh, but we got bonus XP to divvy up. This is great. How much did we have? 360, just the amount we got. Okay. So I'm thinking Mordecai probably, right? Maybe so. No, but he's gonna be growing. He's gonna start growing real fast once he gets really powerful. Mordecai's a little tougher to get for, so I'm gonna dump it all on Mordecai. I think. Let's do this. Oh, should I untransform first? I can't remember. Either way, yeah, I'll just take the band off while I do this. Good job getting more skill. Again, I had no idea if it matters, but just in case it does. Oh, well, he's not actually going to get a level from that, so never mind. But you're almost level 9 anyway. And I believe the only skill we have to assign is Savior. It only costs 10. Eliminate skill and speed penalties when this unit is carrying a traveler. Got it, right, okay. So that is what I thought it was. Probably makes the most sense to give it to Marsha, right? As a flyer. Just pick someone up, fly them across a river or whatever. No penalty. It's either Marsha or a Laguz. Someone who can move real fast. Don't know for now anyway. Well, it's gotta be someone big who can move really fast, because they gotta be able to pick people up. I won't do it for now, but I think that's all we've got to do. Is that not right? Yeah, we don't, I've got 7 gold, precisely, so we don't need really to forge anything, I don't think. Let me just check. Are you able to forge daggers yet, by chance? Nar. Just for a silver sword. Silver axe now, which is good. Silver bow, silver lance. Ooh, a good throwing axe. That's what we should forge at some point. They're real cheap as well. That'd be a dope thing to give Boyd. It's just like a super amazing throwing axe. Or Titania, maybe. Anyway, for now, though, time to head out, I believe. How much do elixirs sell for? 1,500. Okay, that's not that much, considering how useful they are. I'm not going to use these pure waters, though, but actually, I'm going to give you a silver bow, I think. Oh, no, I'm not. I take that back. Apparently not. Wait, you've only got E in axes? Can you use a steel axe with E? I didn't realize that. Oh, no joke. It's not that way with other weapons, is it? A steel sword you need D for, right? Oh, interesting. Never knew that. Axes take less weapon skill than others. Either way, wicked. Let's carry on. See how this goes. How can this possibly go wrong? Well, I guess that kid did say that there are soldiers hiding waiting for us up here. Randolph, whereabouts is the Gallian army encamped? Just over those mountains. So we're finally going to join forces. Reports say that King Ashnard is gathering his forces in the capital. The time to work together is certainly upon us. Ike, there's an enemy ambush waiting for us on that mountain. If we go around that mountain and avoid it, how much time will we lose? A couple of days at least. In that case, we've got no choice but to go right through them. Right? Agreed. Wait a second. Isn't this where there's usually some sort of discussion? Hello? Sorry, Randolph. Time to kill! There is no choice in the matter. For any of us. Even though we totally had, oh, that's a lot of ballistas they have set up. Good gracious golly goo me. The enemy approaches, sir. Listen up, men. Let them get as close as possible before pushing the rocks over the cliff. You must not let Crimea join forces with those subhumans. Okie my hot range. This place actually looks pretty familiar to the second game as well. I think you might fight here at some point. Commander, the foes are encamped on top of the rise. I wonder what sort of trap they have this time. Yeah, they're also encamped like 30 feet away from us. Those boulders didn't get up there all by themselves. Are they seriously going to roll them down on us? At first glance, it seems a simplistic trap, but these narrow paths make avoiding the rocks impossible. I think they may be surprisingly effective. So, we run up the mountain as quickly as possible and smash the enemy commander. Right? Right. How did you... I know. Genius. Actually, that is the best plan. Try to avoid the boulders and reach the top as quickly as possible. Once there, defeat the general. Right. Move out! Okay, so, clear is... Oh, but the clear is route. So what's this gobshite about the commander? Whatever, never, not to worry. Oh, bolt axe. Oh, tell me it's something I can loot. I want a magic axe so bad. Yes! Sweet. Alright, so we've got some tough, customers here. Lots of classed up people. Sage, warrior, halberdier, sniper. Okay. Oh, and they've got some feral ones around too. Okay, right. So obviously, these catapults are of concern to us, as are these boulders here. I guess they run in a straight line, right? Like they'll push them down and it'll be like brrrr and hit anyone there. I don't expect it'll kill any such person, but it'll probably do some damage. Very well, obviously, as usual, there's no telling where they'll put reinforcements from. Like the only place you could walk up to here from seems to be here or perhaps the other end here. But they could also have some Wyvern Riders come in from the sides anytime they want, right? Because it's Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. But it's a pretty small map, and it seems like there aren't too many high-pressure combatants here. We probably have a bunch of Lagoos who are going to charge us up at front, but I say we probably want to hide here at the start and then file up. Maybe just try and lure the boulders down first and heal from that, just that we don't have to deal with that and ballistas or in catapults or whatever at the same time. We can have some people tank these catapults as usual. Now it comes time to choose how many units. 12 is pretty nice. Some pretty high defense people, but Soth will be able to damage them with whatever weapons he's got. His strength is 11, is that correct? So he's doing at least 13, but probably closer to 14. Sorry. 15 or 19. What I might even do is give him another stiletto so he can go absolutely ham here. Because the faster he levels up, the faster we no longer need the stilettos for him to deal damage. And he's the only one I foresee using because we didn't enlist Volk's services. And I assume he would be the only other rogue. And I'm guessing there's not going to be too much I want to steal from them weapon-wise. I could take someone's steel bow. I could take a men's staff. Or a tome, depending on what they currently have. Well, no, they can't equip the staves in this game, so it would be the men's staff. Probably aren't strong enough to get this short spear, maybe? Yeah, I'm not really worried about that. Purge! Oh, it's long-range light magic. It's difficult to master. It can strike mates from afar. Right, okay, so that's, how far? Well, we can target in when we get in there, but around here anyway, so pretty early on we'll be tangoing with that. So we want Soth. I'm pretty sure we want Mordecai. Let me sort by level now. Is it time to bring Racing? We haven't brought him in a while. I think it's maybe not a bad idea. We probably don't really need him for this mission, though, so I'm going to hold off and get some more experience for other people. So let's bring all these level 4s. Should we bring Sora? Okay, we've got 3 people left. No, who did I just bring? Marsha, Ileana, Rolf, Soren, Oscar, Boyd. Cool. I think we want at least one healer, but maybe both of them. And Mist is far lower level than Reese at the moment. Well, 2. That's far, anyway, in relative terms. So now just one of this crew. Probably Nephany and Braum makes the most sense because they've got bonds. I think that's probably the thing we want to do. But I want Mia and Ileana to be building their thing, and Nephany and Braum are at max. So let's bring Mia so we can build the bonds we want to build. We've got Boyd and Mist now, which is good. So we just got to bring one more. I'm thinking probably Ranulph or Lethe. Let's bring Ranulph, so that he and Mordecai can begin to increase their bonds. Wait, what? The balls is Mordecai. Oh, he's right here, okay. Oop, I didn't put his demi-band back on. Maybe you just bring one Lagoon Stone with you, just in case we get into a dicey situation at some point. I don't anticipate it. Oh my god, you have a very weak vulnerary on you. Take a better one. So you don't have a full one. So does Rolf. Oh my god. Either who, I think that's the perfect setup for next time on Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. This seems like it should be pretty straightforward. The boulders, I don't presume they'll be too rough, because I assume they can only roll in a straight line, so we're only ever getting affected by like 1 or 2 people at a time, and I expect it's not just going to be like an insta-kill or anything like that. It'll be mostly tricky if we try to rush them, I think, because we want the purge or whatever reason we would have to rush them. So I think as long as we're taking it slow, which we usually do, should be fine. And very good. Next video going up the channel is going to be some more Tales of Symphonia, where we've just done a big grind session, so we're all much stronger now, and we have a number of story leads to chase down, really, so I don't really know where we're going to be going, but I'm pretty sure it'll be a good time, so hopefully I'll see you in that, or something else, some other adventure, some other time. For now, that's where this episode's going to end, though, so thank you so very much for coming around to this episode of Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. See you in the next one. I'm just going to be out of here now. Hopefully I'll see you around. Peace! That's all just gone now, that attack. Is that their only attack this turn? 1, 2, 3. I'm tempted to make Aubrey angry, but this is going well, alright. You guys are more resilient than I expected. You know what that means?